Today's music industry is vastly different from the industry of a few years ago. Digital systems and technology have changed the way in which we all work. Legendary Australian engineer Doug Brady is recording the orchestra for the Hollywood film The Last Dragon. What makes this so unique is that the orchestra and conductor are actually located in Europe. Using some of the latest technology, we can hear what's being played live and record the tracks here in Melbourne. In addition, we can communicate with everybody using video and the studio talkback. It's just like they were on the other side of the studio glass. Let's go take a look and see how it all happens.
We're here visiting Armstrong Studios because they're currently working on a feature film, The Last Dragon. So there's an orchestra in Slovakia playing the score, and it's being recorded here. How's all that work?
All the orchestra's all mic'd up and all the preamplifiers and everything are all over in Slovakia in the auditorium there. We have a Pro Tools rig over there, and we control that Pro Tools rig locally here over the internet, and then we get the multi-tracks down here as well, so that we're actually controlling everything that's happening over in Slovakia from within the studio here.
The engineer's flown in from Germany, the conductor's flown in from the UK into the studio over there, and we talk to them as the music's going down, any changes or whatever, so it's pretty instant. It's almost like they're sitting out in the studio.
It should be out a bit
while we're recording. It's pretty amazing.
Bar 9, just a little more clarinet and a little more clarinet. Bar 9.
Well, we're recording them at night because obviously the time difference. So in the daytime today we're recording percussion.
I'm very lucky today because I'm just walking in with my sticks, which is not usual. And this is a standard feature in the orchestral orchestra. This one is a rare drum. It's a Chinese festival drum. These are conga liters. They're like small congas, basically. This is a sorda, which is a South American instrument, played with certain mallets or with sticks or hands, you know, and liked in a certain way, can actually sound huge. Got some standard floor toms from drum kit, and these can be very, very nice, played again with certain sticks or mallets. And we have Chinese gong, but this is probably made in Switzerland. This is called a Chinese cymbal. And the Chinese cymbals, these ones are usually played together like the marching cymbal. There's the Heisty brand, which is the Swiss. And we have some wood blocks. These are more Western wood blocks, different sizes, and I guess with hard mallets they sound very bright. And we see the more traditional temple blocks here, all different sizes.
I like to start with some room mics to get a bit of air on there, on the sound of the drums, and using the room. So I'll put these little, I guess, shotguns up, and they'll be sort of stay back from the instruments, and I might mix these in with the sound. It's nice to have close mics too, for presence, for the attack of the drum, but these sound great when you mix these with them. That's the springs in the takeover, isn't it, Frank?
Yeah, well, Doug and I have had a long-standing musical collaborative relationship over the years. We've known each other as friends for many years, and then of course our friendship extends into the musical realm. And he's got a wonderful sense of understanding what, in this case, what I was trying to achieve in terms of the sound and the emotion. And his technique contributed to fulfilling that idea, that vision. And he's fun to have around too. Very fun, which, you need a sense of lightness when you're under so much pressure and stress. And having Doug around just makes it easy to work. But I leave the technical side of things to him, because I might describe how I feel about a particular scene. I'll describe it in words, adjectives, or feelings, or I talk with my hands and this and that. Doug gets it. He knows. He's got an uncanny sense of understanding, and he seems to tune in very quickly. And he's got a repertoire of techniques immediately at his fingertips that he can just turn on, employ, and say, "Is this what you like, or do you like this?" So it makes it easy. It makes it easy and enjoyable, and certainly a lot of fun. I would have liked to record in Australia. I think here in Melbourne we have outstanding players, and in Sydney as well, but we just couldn't get there financially and get that symphonic sound. I mean, had we had a 30-piece orchestra or a 20-piece orchestra, 24-piece group, we could have probably done it here comfortably, but we ended up using a group of around 75 or 78 players, and so because we needed the weight, you need the number of strings to give you the weight you require for that particular sound. With percussion, some vocals, and the Chinese instruments, all as overdubs. It's a good experience. It's a nice film as well. But it's great because you get to hear things instantly, and you can the communication issue is not a problem. I had a conductor friend of mine from the UK conduct for me in Bratislava, and he's a wonderful conductor and has a beautiful musical sense, and so we communicated very easily and readily just by pushing a button, which made it really easy.